Alrighty, so when you have completely finished your project, and I mean completely, you've done all the curves, coloring, shading, everything that you want to add in that might be an extra element. When you're done with all of that, then you are ready to snap your QR code that links to your project. Okay? So I have my little jack-o'-lantern up here, and I want to point out a few things that you want to put in place before you get your QR code. So the first thing is you want to make sure all of your lines are turned on. So if you haven't noticed this already, over here on the left-hand side where the color is, you can turn lines on and off. So you want to make sure everything is turned on. Okay, all of your circles are colored or lit up, however you want to say it. Once you've done that, and you have everything the way you want it, got everything plugged in here, we're good, then go over to your graph and make sure it's zoomed appropriately. Okay, the best place to start is to press this home button, this little house. It'll go to a default zoom. For my jack-o'-lantern, that ended up being almost too zoomed in because I can't see my words up here. So then I zoom out once, and there's a pretty good picture, right? It might be different for you. You might press the home button, and that's exactly what you need, or maybe you want to zoom in some more. But set your window exactly how you want it to appear when someone scans your QR code. Okay? Once you've done those two things, made everything turned on the way you want it, it's zoomed in appropriately, press save, and you'll notice up here that the what do you call this? The web address changes. So let me just show you again. Let me like turn something on or off. Okay, so turn off some shading. Or no, it was the B. Turned off the B, turned on the B, right? Okay, up there it says like 3MH blah 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 blah. When I press save, it changes to something else. Okay, so once it's the way you want it, you can either go up here and copy the web address if you're on a computer, or you're going to press this share graph key. Okay, so over here you've got this little box with an arrow pointing out. That's your share graph place. And you're going to copy the link. Obviously I'm doing this from a computer, but it should be the same, if not similar steps on your iPad, or you can always just go to the library or a computer somewhere and do it on the computer. So again, I'm copying the QR or the link. Then I'm going to a QR code generator. There's tons of them out there. I tend to use QR stuff. You can just Google it, or you can go to the website if you have it. Type in the URL by pasting what you had, and then just download it. Again, this stuff pops up, no thanks. And it should download your QR code, and then you will snag that, print it off, and put it on your poster. Remember, you can always resize these things. So if you wanted to, I could copy this, put it in a Word document or a Google Doc, and then drag to make it as big or as small as I want it to be. Just kind of plan out your poster ahead of time so you know how big to make it. Alrighty, let me know if you have any questions on this step. Most important parts are, again, setting up your graph before you get the link. Okay, so make sure it's zoomed in how you want it, everything's turned on, and you're good to go.